couples, all playing for big money. And now, because she can't stop helping humanity, it's your host, Ruby Wax.
Hi, this is The Waiting Game, and I'm Ruby Wax. Or at least I was the last time I looked. Oh, there's a weird couple. Hi. Hey, there's a weirdo couple. Okay, sorry, just... Can we show what's growing back here? A bit of an animal thing here. Where does it actually begin to be you?
From there, mate.
Right, and is this real hair from a person?
Same as yours.
Or a yak?
Same as yours.
Same as yours. What brings you together? What's the deal?
We're from New Zealand.
Oh, right. So you don't, there is no deal. You were the only two people in New Zealand, so you thought you'd get
That and
together.
a whole,
Yeah. Anyway, do you speak?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, welcome to England. And are you married to each other?
No.
No, you're just courting?
Yeah.
And are you going to stay with him?
Yeah, probably.
Really? Do you
Yeah.
run your hands down this and try
I made these about 4 years ago.
Out of what?
Out of his hair.
Out of his hair.
Yeah.
He cut it off and this is his old dead
No.
hair. Where are
It was
his
attached
old
to his
teeth?
head.
It was attached to his... Oh, that's so sentimental. That's lovely. Anyway, I'll leave you alone because I know how you... I don't want to rile you, and you're looking angry. I'm feeling anger. It's a New Zealand thing. I don't even understand. It's like, you're a couple? Okay, and they're both good looking. So who do we think is going to dump who first? Let's have a vote. Do you think he's going to dump her? Yeah? Or how many for her dumping him? I think so. Oh, definitely. What are the problems? Because we want to know what the tensions are.
No problems.
No problem? What's your problem?
Actually, I'm surprised. No problems.
How long have you known each other? Half an hour?
No. 1 year.
Really? 1 ear?
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely? She has 1 ear and they're still in love. No, it's a very lovely thing. And I think a little bit of an eyebrow tweeze here with me. No, just a little. Do you mind me? Just, it's my audience.
She is jealous.
Yes, I'd like to have your girlfriend. That's true. Anybody having marital problems? Let's talk about it, please. Anybody? You must be. Because you've lost your hair. You must be suffering.
I was for the first marriage.
First marriage.
Yeah.
And then how did you lose your teeth? Were you from New Zealand, too?
That's right.
Was there like a special cut rate that everybody from New Zealand could leave that place and come on this show? Because this show's bigger than your whole island, isn't it? You feel like you're at home there, you can roam around. Who do I remind you of? And now I'd like you to meet our 3 couples who I interviewed earlier in the day. Roll the film. What was about him that was so appealing?
He was very vocal.
Vocal? Why is he so quiet now?
Yeah.
I think he's too old for you. I think because you don't mind me saying.
Oh, no.
Do you mind me saying?
No.
You don't know what I'm going to say.
I know, but I don't
would mind. You have like a bit of a, and he's only 21. We're sitting here like, can I just say by 40, it's going to be the back of his neck. Does that not bother you?
Well,
I think it's important to look for flaws at this point because you know what I mean. Like it's a little bit of an overlap. It's going to get worse. The reason you can tell your intelligence is that you're buxom with thought. It's like your forehead is pregnant.
Right.
It's pregnant.
It's a sign of virility, the receding hairline.
Is it?
Apparently.
In your mind?
No.
Oh, too
in
much
other people's minds
testosterone
too.
and it drops
yeah,
out? Really?
apparently. But there's a lot of bald men who are, sex symbols, so hopefully.
Who?
Some women find Bruce Willis sexy.
He's only just balding.
Oh, he's
His
as
career-
far gone as me.
What?
He's as far gone as me.
Yeah, but he's 150.
Yeah.
And you two are policemen together.
Yes, we are.
That's a
all
very
we are
beautiful
together.
thing.
Yeah.
And you can run with that Hulk. I mean, you're a big
I never
guy.
run. Don't mention the word run.
You never do.
No.
Do you skip?
I have been.
Do you
no,
sashay after the criminal? I'd just like to know where my money's
don't
going
chase
tax-wise. You don't?
No.
Don't you just point?
They come to me
and
in
he
the end.
runs? Where'd you go? Come here, big boy? Mike.
Yes.
You always wanted to be Wonder Woman.
He did want to be Wonder Woman.
Just so we can go on and on.
Do you want to do your...
Do the twirl.
Oh, do you want to do
the 12?
With your...
No, I can't do the 12.
I'm begging you to do that. I'll
begging me
flip
to
you
do
a
the 12.
fiver. Do the
No, go on.
twirl.
Can we get...
Well, I'll get you the things backstage, but just do the twirl.
People are going to kill me.
No, go on, up you go. Come
Right.
on, just the Wonder Woman twirl.
It all started when I was like 5, 6 years old. I had a big crush on Linda Carter.
Yeah.
And in the playground, everyone used to want to be Superman and Batman and everything like that.
God, I can't
But
believe you're
she
doing
did this really cool thing where she just got there and then she swung her arms this way.
Yeah.
And then would just spin round. And it was the most brilliant thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For obviously a
Mike,
5, 6-year-old, but you grow up, don't you?
Mike. Police officers.
Best of luck to you. I hope you win a lot of money because your career is over.
I've been married for 24 years.
24 years.
All right. And you didn't like him at first?
No,
Because?
because he was very skinny, wore very tight trousers and very big hair.
Big hair?
Yes.
Like he had a bubble?
Not far off.
Well, he's lost his hair, so then we're improving. You're sort of accident prone here, it says, that, but these accidents don't make sense. Can I just go through some?
Yeah, sure.
Like you accidentally wore Brenda's underwear.
Yes.
Just a question.
I know.
The word
It was
accidentally,
an
I think, is
accident.
slightly...
It was an accident.
Right,
I
when
was
you were
rushed.
blinded and suddenly you
I was just rushed. It was dark, and we'll
I'm not too sure about
we'll
the
move on to the
accident.
next question.
No, I'm interested in Brenda's
Yes.
reaction. So
Yes.
the
No,
jury's
I'm
out
not too
on...
sure, yes.
Did you discover him in your underwear?
Well, yeah.
You did.
would say whatever you want.
Also, he can yodel. Accidentally
Yes,
or on purpose?
apparently.
I'll do your intro. You know, when they go, and then spit the beer. And cue. Very good.
But it went on for quite a long time.
We'd listen all night,
Yeah,
but
we
we haven't
didn't
got
know.
time.
Thank
So
goodness for
stop
that.
it now.
Okay, here's how the game works. Take a look at these three couples. One of them will be leaving the show embarrassingly early. Who do you think it might be? I have an idea, but I'm not saying. To stay in the game, you need points. And the longer you wait, the more points you score. I'm going to ask you a question. Okay, now if you hit the buzzer early, it's only worth a few points. But if you wait the full 10 seconds, you can score a lot of points. And here's where we'll see if there's any problems in the relationships. When you at the front buzz, you don't answer the question yourself. When you buzz, you're guessing that your partner has the answer. So, Simon, you're betting that your friend Mike has a brain. Isn't that a terrifying thought?
Extremely.
Extremely terrifying. Okay, anybody wish that they brought somebody else? Yeah, I bet. Well, I'm sorry it's too late. The seatbelt signs have been switched on. And now it's time to play the game show hosted by me, The Waiting Game. Okay, there are only 8 questions in this round, and remember, the couple who get the least points is out. Here's the first question. Who was the first ever professional footballer to receive a knighthood? Ooh. Did you... Yeah, it works. Isn't that weird? I wasn't kidding. It really is a show. It's unbelievable. It buzzed. Okay, this is for 3 points. Is that because you know or because you're nuts?
I don't know it.
Oh, no. Does he know?
I hope so.
Why would he know that? Why would Tony know?
Because he's quite good on sport.
Is he?
Well, he tells me he
I
is.
can't tell by the look in his face. He looks demented.
Does he?
A little demented. All right, this is for 3 points. Who was the first ever professional footballer to receive a knighthood? The answer is Tony.
Stanley Matthews?
Do you think he's right?
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know.
He's right. Okay, we've got Brenda and Tony with 3, a big 0 for the police. Leslie and Aaron from Oxford have a big 0. Next question. Which American pop star had a UK hit in 2000 with the song Oops, I Did It Again? Okay, you went to school, you went to Oxford, and the show is The Waiting Game?
Yeah.
Why didn't you wait?
But they were about to go.
Were you?
No.
No. So do policemen ever lie?
No.
You scare me so much, I can't tell you. All right, so why would Leslie know this?
Because she knows pop music.
She knows pop music. Okay, she looks pretty smug. So I'll ask you, Leslie, don't turn around. Which American pop star had the UK hit in 2000 with the song Oops, I Did It Again? And this is for 3 points.
Ms. Britney Spears.
Yes?
I think so.
Yes, you are right. Mike, remember the thing about Wonder Woman? If you could do that now, it would be a really good time. You know what I mean? just do that twirl and maybe get some intelligence. That would be fabulous.
I've got to be dressed in my costume
Oh,
to
he
do
needs
that.
the costumes,
Yeah.
right? You need points or you don't work.
That's right.
Right, okay. Call her forth, channel that woman. Okay? Or what's that hand puppet you have, Betty? What's that little hand puppet you use when you're on parole or patrol? I get confused which one they are. He puts his sock on his hands. I know so much about him, and he talks to it. Well, he's supposed to be fighting crime.
Sorry.
It's a riot. These two are a riot. Really, you'll get your own show, but please don't go back on the beat.
You are so dead.
What?
Sorry.
Now I get to say shut up to a policeman. It's kind of great. Okay, next question. In what month of the year is St. George's Day? Oh. Now, why are you buzzing so early?
Because otherwise they're going to buzz.
Who was going to buzz? Were you going to buzz?
No.
You're hallucinating. But it's for 3 points, and you're doing all right. So why would Leslie know that?
I just think she'd know.
You just think she'd know.
Yeah, I hope so.
Not just a pretty face. Or maybe just a pretty face.
Maybe not even that.
Or maybe not even that after this show. Okay, well, so Leslie, in what month of the year is St. George's Day for 3 points?
I think it's in April.
Do you think she's right?
Yeah.
Oh, she is smart. It is. Okay, we have the children in the lead. Leslie and Aaron with 6. Then Brenda and Tony with 3. A big 0 for the police. Come on. We only have 5 questions to go. Okay?
Thanks.
So if you really want to play the game, now would be the time to just try to be more intelligent. Okay? Maybe rub that head. Next question. In the film Star Wars, name the Wookiee who co-pilots the Millennium Falcon.
I just had to get one in.
Yeah. Okay, but you were just staring off in the distance. Do you think Mike would know this?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely knows this?
Yeah.
Okay, it's only for 3 points. You could have waited
I
a little
don't care.
bit. You don't care. You,
No.
you don't want to go down in
buzzer.
disgrace. You knew how to use that,
Yeah.
didn't you? God bless you. Okay, Mike, I'm going to ask you. In the film Star Wars, name the Wookiee who co-pilots the Millennium Falcon.
It's a nickname of one of our colleagues on our rota, and it's Chewbacca.
Think he's right?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Oh, he's definitely right. That's
yeah.
right. Hold yourself back into dignity.
Just.
Okay, 4 questions down, 4 to go, and the scores are really close. Okay? Aaron and Leslie have 6, Simon and Mike 3, and Brenda and Tony 3. All right, next question. In 1992, who became the first woman Speaker of the House of Commons? That was for 3 points. You guys don't want a lot of points?
No,
No.
we've got more than them already.
Oh, don't get too cocky. All right, so Aaron, why would Leslie know this?
She definitely knows
She
that.
knows it?
Yeah.
She doesn't look like she knows it. Does she know it? Let me ask you again. In 1992, who became the first woman Speaker of the House of Commons?
Betty Boothroyd?
Think she's
right.
right?
Yeah.
That's for 3 points. You have 3 points. Okay, so it's Leslie and Aaron in the lead with 9. You do have a very smart girlfriend. You're very lucky, Aaron. And there's a tie here, 3 and 3 between the cops and Brenda and Tony. Okay, there are only 3 questions left in this round, and any of you could get through still. All right, so let's crank up the pressure a bit. If your partner gets a question wrong, from now on, you give away a full 15 points to the other couple. And just to remind you, at the end of this round, the dumbest couple will be eliminated. Who will it be? Only you know. Next question. Which 80s TV sitcom followed the fortunes of Nellie Boswell and her large family? That's for 1 point. You don't care. Are you just paralytic with fear? You are. Just relax. Come on, breathing. Why would Tony know this? Tony watches a lot of television?
Yes.
When he's not in the ladies' undies.
Yes.
Because I was talking to Tony in the
Actually,
ladies' loo
watches
just
them in-
before the show. What?
He watches television in ladies' undies.
He does watch it in the ladies' undies. It's so exciting to know all this about him. It's for 1 point, but if you get this wrong, you give 15 points to the other 2 teams. Okay, I'm going to ask you again. Which 80s TV sitcom followed the fortunes of Nellie Boswell and her large family? The answer is?
Bread.
1 point. You have it right. If you know you're right, you should really wait.
They might have got in.
I know, but you can look over at them and see if they're about to. Can you do those 2 things? Okay. All right, thank you. Is this more complicated than you thought? Scarier than you thought?
Yeah.
More lovely than you thought?
No.
Still with me? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, 2 more questions to go. Next question. In tennis, what is the first Grand Slam tournament of the season? You always look so mystified. You buzzed it.
I know. I'm sure he knows it.
Oh, you think he knows it?
Probably not now.
Well, do you think he forgot in the last 2 seconds?
Probably.
Okay, why would he know that?
Because he's a big sports fan.
Is he? Okay, he's looking pretty cocky. He's happy. If you get this wrong, you know, this puts you in last place. If you get this right, you're still in second. All right, so Mike, I'm going to ask you, in tennis, what is the first Grand Slam tournament of the season?
The Australian Open.
You think he's right? You don't know.
I hope so.
He's the smarter of the two, and
Oh,
that's
definitely.
really scary. It is the Australian Open. Can I just say now that you two really make a beautiful couple?
Thank you.
There's an aura about you. It's very lovely. And the scores are Aaron and Leslie 9, Simon and Mike 6, Brenda and Tony 4. All right, it's the last question, and anyone can still go through. But Tony and Brenda, you do need some points. All right? Not to put any pressure on. Please. Maybe yodel again. Maybe that might make you feel better.
Never know.
Last question. Which English monetary unit ceased to be legal tender on March 12th, 1988? Oh, you ran out of time. The 2 of you go to the next round, and I'm afraid, Brendan, Tony, you're out. I love when I have to be so severe. Why didn't you buzz in?
Because I didn't think he'd know it.
Yeah, I know, but did he know it? Tony, did you know it?
I would have had a guess, but probably
What
didn't know
would
it.
you have guessed?
I probably said the half a crown.
Half a crown?
I'm going back before your time.
No, that's the last century, Tony. Actually, it was the £1 note.
Right.
Brendan, why? Can I just ask? You know, you've lost. Why are you smiling?
Because I can't wait to get off.
Really? It's worth not having the money. Yes. Right. I think there's a lot of tears under that, and a lot of anger. Brendan, Tony, you've lost, and you have to do what losers do. You've got to go. Now there's only one more couple to get rid of, and things are going to be very different because, as you can see, they've changed places. So those who had the power before now have no power at all. I always wanted to talk like this. And Mike, I just wanted to mention, Mike, you know, I know that you guys do a lot of training, you know, to fight hardened criminals, but Mike has a particular fear of fish,
Yes.
don't you?
Yeah.
So if any criminals are watching, you don't have to pull a gun. You can just pull a haddock. Why the fear of fish, then?
Because they're so, well,
Oh, look at him, look at him. He's all, they're so fishy.
it's the teeth. It's the teeth.
Do fish have teeth? Don't we feel safe? Well, luckily, you won't be running into one in an alley, Willie. I don't know. God, you got to work with him. I'm so sorry. I don't know if there's any fish questions, but that's going to throw you, isn't it?
It's going to scare me
It's
to
going to
death.
really scare you. Get the Wonder Woman boobs on, you'll be fine. And Aaron, you were a little quick on that buzzer there.
Oh, yeah.
A little too quick on the draw. Is that a problem at home? Is it? Too speedy there, too excited. But, you know, let's hope the theory is true that you're pregnant with knowledge. Let's hope this isn't a phantom pregnancy. All right, so do you have as much confidence in him as he did in you?
I think I have a pretty good idea of what he knows. I hope
you?
so anyway. We'll see.
We'll see. And would you be dumping him if he doesn't?
Might give it serious
I
consideration.
would give it serious consideration. All right. Ow. All right. That's enough. Okay, we need to say goodbye to another couple. Who's going to go and who's going to stay? Let's find out. Okay, this time there are only 6 questions. So whatever brains you have, use them now. Because the couple that get the most points will play for £30,000. Here's the first question. In which U.S. state was the model and actress Jerry Hall born? You waited for 3? Because you think he knows, or you
Yes,
think
I
he
do.
doesn't know? You think? Why didn't you wait a little longer?
I don't know, maybe I'm getting a bit overexcited.
You are overexcited,
Yeah.
so he would know this, obviously, because he looks at other attractive women. Be honest. All right, so do you know, Aaron, in which U.S. state was the model and actress Jerry Hall born?
I think it's Texas.
You think it's Texas? You know, I'm sad that you know that, but it's Texas. She's a little old for you there, Aaron, isn't she? Okay. So we have 3 points here for Leslie and Aaron, 0 for Mikey and Simon. All right. You're very nervous, aren't you?
I'm just dead excited, Ruby.
Are you?
Yeah.
Don't get too excited.
No.
That's even more
Because
spooky.
it could be embarrassing.
Don't touch yourself there, please. It's an early evening show. That's enough now. Don't do that or I'll throw a fish at you. Okay, that's enough. Next question. Which religion was founded in the 15th century by Guru Nanak? That's for 12 points. And you think Aaron would know this?
I hope so.
Do you think you know this, or are you
Got
breathing
an idea.
heavily for another reason? This is for 12 points, Aaron. Which religion was founded in the 15th century by Guru Nanak?
I hope it's Sikhism.
It's Sikhism, for 12 points. Come on, you two. Buck up. It'll never be the same in that car again.
No.
You'll never be able to look at each other again. Have faith in Simon. He's very bright. Ish. All right. The scores are Leslie and Aaron 15, 0 for Simon and Mike. But there's still time to catch up. Have some dignity. Be a man. Next question. Which vegetable is known in North America as the eggplant? Oof. Were you about to hit? Yeah, you were, but she was too fast on the mark. All right, he would know about vegetables then?
I'm pretty sure
He
he
knew
knows
about
that.
Jerry Hall. Yeah?
Yes.
Don't tell her that. Don't. Please keep this among ourselves. We'll let this going out. It'll be horrible. I didn't say it. You said it. All right, I'm going to ask you. This is for 3 points. Aaron, which vegetable is known in North America as the eggplant?
Is it the aubergine?
Do you think he's right?
Yes.
Ooh, you're so cocky now. It is the aubergine. I think this relationship might just last because he's pulling his weight. This one, it's gone. It's gone. We have Aaron and Leslie have 18 and 0 for Dumb and Dumber.
That makes you.
Why are you
dumber.
doing so
It wasn't-
badly, boys? Why?
Sorry?
Why are you doing so badly? Is this like something clever you thought of? Are you undercover for something? I'm not thinking. Why?
It wasn't my idea to come. It was his.
Oh, suddenly, the
He's the
bickering
intelligent
starts.
one.
The
Me to
bickering
blame.
starts. No more singing together in the back of the car. No more calling him Daisy when he drives slow. Happy days are over. All right. But it's Mike's fault because he's not buzzing in, because you've got it all up here,
I
haven't
know
you?
every game.
All right, Mike.
Buzz in.
Buzz him in. Whatever. Humiliate the guy.
Yeah.
All right. There's just 3 questions left to go before the end of the round. And do you remember how this works? From now on, if Aaron and Simon, if you get this wrong, you give away a full 15 points to your opponents. I know this is obvious, but whoever wins this round gets to play for £30,000. All right, next question. Name Henry VIII's last wife. Oh, okay. Okay, now we're cooking. Go, Simon. Yeah, it's only on television. What's the big
I
deal?
know that. He really does.
Do you guys like often talk about the Tudor period in the
Yeah.
French? The Siren song? And do you? I bet you do. While you're...
With a beard, he would be Henry VIII, really.
Yes, he would. I'll give you a clue. It is a woman. Okay? All right. I'm going to ask you again, Simon. Try.
About how
Maybe
many times
something
you asked me.
will possess you. It's not Wonder Woman.
Okay.
If you get this right, you're still in the game. If you get it wrong, you know you're out of the game.
Oh, that's great.
And they get to go to the last round and play for the £30,000. Name Henry VIII's last wife.
Anne Boleyn.
What do you think the answer is then, Mike?
Don't know.
Was Catherine Parr.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm afraid you don't make it to the last round. You really are a lovely couple. If you do want to kiss, you really go ahead, because it would really help my ratings. Not
save it.
yours. All right, save it for backstage. Is there anything you want to say to each other?
I think we'll save that as well.
No, say it now.
I should have brought the puppet.
Yeah. Yeah,
We'll cut that out of the show for your own self-pride. Anyway, thank you. Whatever you do with your careers, good luck to you.
Thank you.
And Leslie and Aaron, you are the lucky winners. Would you join me now to play for £30,000 in the final round of The Waiting Game? So did you think you'd get this far? Oh, don't with the false modesty. You did. You did, didn't
I
you?
hoped so, of course.
You hoped?
but- yes. But we wouldn't have come on if we didn't hope we'd get to the
But you
end.
wanted to win more than life itself. If you get the 30,000 or near the 30,000, what are you going to do with it?
Well, I've got student loans to pay off, so that's first, and then probably a holiday and maybe buy myself a new car, because I'm not living at home anymore, so I can't borrow my mum's.
Oh, right. So that's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
That was really boring. Could you make up something? Could you come up with something a little more interesting?
Okay.
Leslie, what would you do with the money?
Well, I've got a student loan to pay off as well, and an overdraft, but I'd also like to go to Florence.
To Florence?
Yes.
To study what?
Just not to study anything, just to
to be
enjoy
there.
myself.
Oh, will you dump him once you catch a load of those Italian men? But anyway, we won't go into that. You nervous?
Yes.
All right, don't be. All right, should we start playing?
Yep.
Don't look at each other like that, please. Okay, now you're playing for £30,000. And just to remind you, we're playing the waiting game. But this time, the longer you wait, the more money you get. Okay, these are the rules. You have 1 minute to get 6 questions right. Every time you get one wrong, you're eating into your 60 seconds. So if you don't know the answer, you just say pass, and then you're saving yourself valuable time. Because if you don't get 6 right before your time runs out, you go home with nothing. Okay? Here's how the money works. If you buzz quickly, your question's only worth a few pounds. But if you're a clever smarty pan, like I think you are, you could wait the full 10 seconds and win £5,000. And if you're very, very good at waiting, you could win the full £30,000. Okay, but unlike previous rounds, this time, whoever buzzes has to answer the question. Okay, there's no conferring, so say goodbye to each other. Because the next time you might see each other, you may be very rich. Or probably suing each other. Okay, first question. Name the only horse to have won the Grand National 3 times. Did you think you waited 10 seconds?
Maybe not quite 10.
You don't. But you're confident you know the answer?
Yeah.
Okay, this is for £2,000. Would you have waited a little bit longer? You wouldn't have?
No,
Do you think you know the
I
answer?
don't know the answer. I'm not confident that I know.
All right, so whatever he gets, you're grateful. All right, so it's for £2,000. I'm going to ask you again, Aaron. Name the only horse to have won the Grand National 3 times.
Red rum.
It is Red Rum. All right, you go home with £2,000, but only if you answer me 5 more questions correctly, and you have 52 seconds to do that in. All right, you ready for the next question? Which actor appeared in both the 1968 and 2001 versions of the film Planet of the Apes? Are you passing?
Yeah.
Would you have known that?
Yes,
You would have.
I think.
Who would you have guessed?
I think it's Charlton Heston.
Yeah, you could have waited 10 seconds and got £5,000. You angry at him?
No.
Does he always call the shots like this?
No, I think it was a fair thing to do.
Do you?
Because he wasn't sure I knew.
No, I know, but he could have waited and just assumed you might know something. She knows quite a few things,
Oh, she
doesn't
does.
she?
Yeah.
So you've got £2,000, but you'll only take that if you answer 5 more questions in 51 seconds. Next question. Which metallic element has the chemical symbol Cu? waited for 2,000 pounds? Did you want to wait more?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't.
I'm counting too quickly.
You're counting too fast.
Yeah.
You're wasting her money.
It's my money too.
Your money, too. Half the money. All right, so you got, this is for 2,000 pounds. Would you have waited a little longer?
A fraction.
Fraction longer. Oh, it's starting to just a little bit. You're getting on your nerves just a little bit. Okay, so for 2,000 pounds, which metallic element has the chemical symbol Cu?
Copper.
Would you have agreed?
Yes.
It's copper. But she would have waited. You would have waited, wouldn't you, Leslie? She knows, and she knows how to wait. Learn from the female. Okay. So you've got 4,000 pounds, but only if you answer me 4 more questions in the next 44 seconds. All right? Do you know how to count to 10? You want to practice?
I counted to 10. It's
Okay,
too
but
quick.
too fast. All right, slower. Slow down. Do a female 10. In athletics, who in 1999 became the men's 100-meter world record holder with a time of 9.79 seconds? Are you passing?
Yeah, I can't remember who
And
it
you're
is.
past too?
I don't
You wouldn't know. All right, I'll tell you. You didn't waste a lot of time. It was Morris Green. So you still have 4,000 pounds, but you have to answer me 4 more questions in 44 seconds. So that was a smart move. Next question. In music, which British city is home to the Halle Orchestra? Did you think you counted to 10 again?
No, I don't know where I counted to.
You don't know where you are. Somewhere between the male and the female 10 second. That's for 3,000 pounds. Did you know the answer?
No, but I was counting right.
Right. It doesn't matter if you don't know the answer.
I don't know the answer either.
You don't get any money for just counting. It's not about the
I was
counting.
confident that he knew the answer.
That he knew the
I
answer.
hope so, anyway.
I'm not.
You're not confident? Then I'll ask you again. In music, which British city is home to the Halle Orchestra?
I hope it's Manchester.
Do you think he's right? Oh, you don't know. You're right, it's Manchester. So you have 7,000 pounds, but only if you answer 3 more questions correctly, and you have 35 seconds to do that in. All right? Next question. Which former girlfriend of rapper Puff Daddy married dancer Chris Judd in October 2001? Did you think you counted to 10?
Near enough. Probably 9.
Do you know what his face looks like? He would have waited this time, just as I was training him. Don't go too fast off the mark. That's for 2,000 pounds. Would you have waited a little longer?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay, so Leslie, which former girlfriend of rapper Puff Daddy married dancer Chris Judd in October 2001?
Jennifer Lopez.
Would you have said that?
Yes.
It's Jennifer Lopez. Yes, but you would have waited.
I would have... One more second, maybe.
He would have waited 1 more second, which would have been 3,000 pounds. You both now have 9,000 pounds, but only if you answer 2 more questions correctly, and you have 27 seconds to do that in. Why not try waiting a little longer?
I will.
Okay? Next question. What is the common name for the medical condition otalgia? Is that because you don't know?
I think I should know, but I can't remember.
Okay, but did you think about her?
I don't think she... I
Do
think
you
she'd be in
think
the
she
same
knows?
situation.
Does she know?
I'm not sure.
Do you want to
No.
guess?
No.
You don't? Come on, guess. Oh, go ahead. Let me ask you again. What is the common name for the condition otalgia?
Oh, I don't know. Middle ear syndrome.
The correct answer was earache. And just to remind you, you have 9,000 pounds, but only if you give me 2 more correct answers in 27 seconds, so slow down. All right. Next question. In which comic did pilot Dan Dare make his first appearance in April 1950? No idea?
Well, I think it would either be the Beano or the Dandy, but I don't want to wait 10 seconds and she'd
All right.
take the wrong one.
What about her? Would
I
you have
don't
known? You wouldn't have known? All right, well, then that was a smart maneuver. The answer was the Eagle. Okay, so you have 9,000 pounds, but only if you give me 2 more answers in 27 seconds. Next question. In which British city are their football teams nicknamed the Toffee Men and the Reds? That's for 3,000. You're getting close. You're getting close. Do you think you know the answer?
Yeah.
Do you know the answer?
I hope he does.
Right, because you don't.
Nope.
All right, good. In which British city are their football teams nicknamed the Toffee Men and the Reds? And the answer is?
Liverpool.
And that's the correct answer. Well, you're doing really well. But you have lost a lot of money by buzzing in too soon. All right, so you have 12,000 pounds. I need 1 more correct answer, and you have 18 seconds for that. Now, this could be the final question. So, who wrote the 1970 book, The Female Eunuch? Oh, that's very good. You can count. That's very good. That's for 5,000 pounds. That was 10 seconds. Perfect, you see? If you get this right, you get 17,000 pounds. If you get it wrong, you still have to answer me 1 more question in 9 seconds. So I'll ask you again, Leslie. Who wrote the 1970 book, The Female Eunuch?
Jermaine Greer.
You just won 17,000 pounds. You won the game. No, not 2. Were you very nervous?
Yes.
Did you think you were going to win all that?
Winning as much as we could.
Yeah, so you're happy.
Yes, very.
And you'll be going to Italy.
Yay.
Without him, probably.
Wow.
Anyway, you're pleased? Were
Yeah,
you nervous?
I was very
Did you
nervous.
ever think you wouldn't get it?
Well, I knew that last one as well, but
Did
she
you?
got there
Because
first.
you're a liberated kind of guy.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, you can stick around a little bit. Okay, the waiting game will be back next week, but more importantly, so will I. Yes, I'll be changing lives again, not just with money, but by putting relationships under the hot spotlight and seeing what lurks beneath. All in the name of light entertainment. Thank you. Bye-bye.
If you and a partner or friend would like to apply for the waiting game, please call us on 09013 800 900. Calls cost 25p.